Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Rabbi.
Welcome back.
Glad to see you back.
Thank you, thank you. We are learning Mishna's Bava Kamma, Perek Dalet, Chapter 4, Mishnah Ches, Mishnah 8. Now, just a quick introduction. We have previously learned that if an ox kills a person, then it gets killed, right?
Yeah.
It's called Shar Niskal, and it gets stoned to death. That's what happens when a Shar kills someone else, kills a person. So now, the case of the Mishnah is like this. Shar shu yoytze lehi sakel. An ox that was going out to be stoned. That implies, if it's going out to be stoned, that implies that it was already condemned. It means they went to Bezdin, they went through Bezdin, all the testimony was given, Bezdin made its decision, and made a decision, this animal has to be killed. Okay? That's why it's being taken out to be stoned. What did its owner do? He sanctified it. He consecrated it. He gave it to the Beis HaMikdash. That's what he did. The animal was about to be taken out, as it says, being taken out to be stoned. And what does he do? He consecrates it. He says it belongs to Hekdesh. Either he consecrates it to the Beis HaMikdash. All right, what's the status of this animal now? Einoi Mukdash. It is not consecrated. That means at this point of time that the animal has been, as we say, condemned by the Beis Din, by the rabbinical court to be killed. He is no more its owner. He has no more power over it to be able to sanctify it. And more so, shchatoi, let's say he didn't, let's say not a case of consecrating it. But what did he do? He shechted it. He shechted it. Before it was stoned, he shechted it. B'sarei aser. Can you eat it? The answer is no, it's forbidden. And that's actually based on a pasuk in the Torah. When the pasuk talks about this, what the Bartanur brings down, when the pasuk says that such an animal is killed, the pasuk reads, Sokal yisokel hashar. This is not in the Mishnah. I'm reading it from the Bartanura. The shar, the ox shall be stoned, and its flesh shall not be eaten. That's what the pasuk says. Pasuk says the animal is going to be stoned, and its flesh may not be eaten. Now here's a question, obvious question. If you stone an animal to death, you allowed to eat it?
No.
Of course not. It wasn't shechted. So why does the Torah after the Torah says that the animal is stoned, the Torah says, and its flesh may not be eaten? Of course it may not be eaten. And therefore, the Gemara derives from these words that the Torah is trying to say that if, let's say, before it was stoned, the owner went, or anybody went and shechted it, you're not allowed to eat it. Which means that basically what the Torah is saying here is, and it's not just a question of being prohibited from eating, the Torah is actually forbidding us to have any kind of benefit from this animal. Once this animal has already been condemned to be stoned, then the halacha is, you're not allowed to benefit from it. And once you can't benefit from it, you have no more ownership over it. And therefore, when the Mishnah starts off saying you can't sanctify it, you can't consecrate it to the Beis HaMikdash, that's because once it's already condemned by the Beis Din, you're not allowed to have benefit from it. If you may not have benefit from it, you're not its owner. And if you're not its owner, you can't consecrate it. Now, the wording of the Mishnah is the shar that was being taken out to be stoned, which sounds like it's on its way. But it doesn't only mean there. Yeah, let's say it's not on its way yet. But it was already condemned. The Beis Din condemned it, right? It's just not yet at the point that it's being taken out to be stoned. The same halachas apply. It's all about once it's condemned by the Beis Din to be killed, that's when all these laws apply. Now, Mishnah continues. The im. One second, please.
Yeah,
One second. Just make sure I'm not missing anything here. No, okay. The im. But if, let's say, before the decision was made by the Beis Din, before the Beis Din officially made its decision about it, that's when the owner consecrated it. Mukdash. Then the consecration takes place. V'im shchatai. And if, instead of consecrating it, he would have slaughtered it, sarei mutter, its flesh is permissible. So even though we know it, even though it's going to come out that we know the person, it killed the person already at this point, we know it did. But the Bezdin did not yet make a Gemar Din. Gemar Din means an official decision about what's going to be with this animal. If it's before that point, then at that point, the animal is not forbidden to have benefit from, which is why if you shecht it, you're allowed to eat it. And if you can still have benefit from it, then you can consecrate it. Now, let's talk about something else right now. After you consecrate this animal, right, what's going to happen? You're going to leave it alone? It's going to be part of the Beis HaMikdash? Or is it going to still be stoned?
You donated it.
But it killed a person before that. So just because he donated it, that's it? It's free now? The animal's going to live? The answer is that not necessarily. That even if you hold, it seems to be a question in the previous Mishnah, but even if you hold that the consecrated animal is still going to go through the process of being killed for killing the person, right? Even though that's going to happen. So if so, what's the whole point of the consecration taking effect? The animal is anyway going to be killed. The Beis HaMikdash is not going to have anything from it. So then what is the point of saying it's sanctified? The answer is, the point is that if at the end of the day the consecration takes effect, you may not have any benefit from it because it belongs to Hektish. That's called Me'ilah. And the Torah says that the law, so first of all, the law Me'ilah, the starting point of that law is that once it belongs to the Beis HaMikdash, you may not have personal benefit from it. And if it's a situation where you unintentionally benefited from it, you have to bring a carbon, you have to pay the Beis HaMikdash the principal plus a fifth for for your usage of it. That's called Me'ilah. So even though at the end of the day this animal is going to be stoned, and there'll be, practically speaking, no benefit from it. But if the consecration takes place because it's before the Beis made its decision, that means it belongs to the Beis HaMikdash. You may not have benefit from it, and all the laws of Me'ilah apply to it. So therefore, the Mishnah says that if before the decision was made or before the decision was handed down, the owners consecrated it, the consecration takes place, and if you benefit from it, that's called Me'ilah. That has all the consequences of the laws of Me'ilah. Now, the last thing I just want to mention is the fact that the last part of the Mishnah said that, and if, again, before Beis Din passes down its decision, the person shechts it, you're allowed to eat the meat. Was he allowed to shecht this animal? You allowed to do that? Are you allowed to shecht the animal that's going to be that's in the process, of being judged and possibly and they haven't done the final decision yet, right? Hasn't done yet, and we're saying if you shecht it, you can benefit from it. You're allowed to shecht it. You're allowed to shecht it. The problem is, actually, as I say down here in the notes, it is forbidden to slaughter an animal that killed a person because one thereby avoids the obligation to bring it to court and have it judged. There is this outside issue, right? The animal killed someone, right? If you shecht it now, you're going to be basically hindering the process of what the court needs to do. So you're not allowed to shecht it. You're not allowed. So therefore, the halacha is you're not allowed to shecht it. It's not like, oh, I'll go shecht it. I might as well have some benefit from it because because it's still mine. The answer is you're not allowed to shecht it because you're going to stop the court from carrying out what it needs to do.
You're upsetting the court.
Right. But the case of the Mishnah is where he did it. He did it. Done. It's done already. Can you eat the meat? The answer is yes. Because it's not yet at a point where the Torah forbade any benefit from it because it hasn't yet, no decision has yet been officially passed down upon it. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful Shabbos.
Thank you, Rabbi.
If they stoned the